So is it going to be continuously free or it will change after this year?
If it changes, we will announce it for the subsequent ones. But for the last one, it was free for a reason. We wanted to announce to everybody that we were back. Relaunching something.
And I was also very glad when I saw the partnership with Vodafone. Because this is what we've been looking for, that all the telecommunication they will be supporting artists to do their shows, and you got them. Who should we say thank you to? Management, brand Samini, or who?
Everybody involved. Everybody involved so far. Yeah. So I mean, I've had a good relationship with all the telcos. I've actually been brand ambassador for one of them for over 8 years. So I am experienced with these telcos, and I know how to approach them and work with them. So I think after Icons, the next major thing was Samini Fest.
Okay. Yeah, you were a judge.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Oh, okay. So that was when the whole relationship started.
It started way before that. But as part of the activities for the year, I knew that I was going to be Icons, and I was hoping that I get them on board for Samini Fest before the year ends.
Since
so
when?
It was a good one.
Since when did you start working with Africa One Media? Because personally, I heard their name following brand Samini not long ago, so I become confused. Have they been there for
officially 2017 August is when I announced that I had signed onto a new management team.
Oh, okay.
So August 2018 would be a year. So I think we're barely over a year.
Over a year with Africa One Media. Yeah. So does it mean you are now going to be restricted with maybe what you did for artists like Kofi Kinata with High Grade Family, because you also have a bigger label taking care of you?
Not at all. I mean, anything that I would want to do, I have a bigger team now to be able to delegate different things to, and it'll be easier for me to do that before. So I think it's a better position to be in right now.
Okay. Do you intend signing another artist? Because we heard of Dion Boache, but we are still not sure how that business is going.
Dion is endorsed by High Grade, but we've not signed him on as an artist that we're going to be managing. If that happens, we're going to announce that. But as it goes, anything Dion does, we support him, we put it out, make sure the people.
Okay, so what you did for him was an endorsement.
Yes.
By High Grade Family.
Because I had spotted him, and I wanted to let the people know I've seen this one too. So guys, check him out. But paperwork and contract is way deeper than just saying check this guy out. And so far he's been consistent with some of the stuff I'm hearing from him. And I only hope that Daniel's giving more ears, and then eventually he can land proper. But now the focus is on brand Samini when it comes to my team, because I have a new album and we have to push that.
So the projections is not on maybe signing any other. They want to give you a land where you can build studios to even support these artists. Have you started some of these projects yet?
We've been doing a few things underground, low key up north, especially bringing 5 artists from WA to perform at this year's Samini Fest.
Oh, I see.
And the little we can do to actually give these up and coming ones a chance. But as to building projects like that, we are yet to, because album of the year, and I think it's also because of how the traffic was the first week they released it. So I mean, as we released it, so all of those played a role, because Reggaeville, I don't have a personal link to Reggaeville. All I know is that we put it out on their platform as well, because it's it's Europe's biggest reggae platform. So we released it there. So they just put out the albums that were released on their platform for that year. So if fans are listening, keep voting. We stand a heavy chance of winning that one. But that was the quickest nomination I've ever
I know. Less than a month.
Yeah,
and an album.
Your album is doing well in all aspects. From patronage, streaming, sales, airplay across the world, and everything. So then it depends on the genre you're doing and which genre brought your album to the charts. You understand? So you're talking about reggae albums released for the period. That's our debut position for number 8.
I see.
Yeah.
It means more money for brand Samini, I guess.
Definitely.
Some people also have this belief that if it is reggae, we are always going to play shadow to, say, Jamaica or to some particular countries. But then it seems you guys are still pushing it. Do you have the chance to rule the world with reggae music, knowing very well where we place?
I think I just proved them wrong by debuting at number 8 on the Billboard chart with a reggae album. I am on record the first Ghanaian-based reggae artist to debut the Billboard reggae charts at number 8. So I think the first to go there was Rocky Dawuni, and he had to be in America and become American to do that.
Exactly.
So we're talking Ghana. So if Ghana has been able to come into that space without a feature on that album,
with just one voice on it,
Yeah.
and still it got that recognition.
I think
Congratulations.
we can do it.
Congratulations, Samini. Now I'm thinking about you in so many ways. You have a reggae album, so anytime you're going on a tour, there is no way you can toy with any performance apart from the live thing. And you have a band here, maybe a 6-piece band and all. I know you guys, when you guys are traveling, you face difficulties with visas, with all the band players and all. How are you going to maintain, how are you going to manage traveling around? Because I know very soon you'll be starting an album tour, that is the Untamed album tour, Europe and other countries. How are you going to manage this?
Well, you have the regular setbacks that you go through when you're doing visa for a group of people. You know, so that's set aside. I think the higher you get, the more professional you get, the easier some of these things. So we have a way of going around these things, and we have a relationship with most of these embassies, so they know what you're about, they know what your thing is. I don't recall a Ghanaian, an embassy in Ghana refusing me and my band visas. That would be probably the fault of whoever is inviting us, and whether or not they're credible enough. But for me and my team, they don't doubt me and my team for those things. So apart from that too, there are territories where you would travel to that you would not necessarily have to take your band, because it's a promo trip that you're going. So you have your music recorded such that you have space to do your vocals instead of singing over your voice. So the studio will give you your beat with your vocals muted and a few backup vocals here and there to support you on stage. So you can do club appearances with your song and still get to perform live instead of miming and hating yourself after.
I see. So do you have some plans ahead for maybe an album tour very soon?
Yes. There's a lot going on. I mean, this album just took off, and we are getting so many interesting calls and emails from all across the world in the reggae fraternity, and it's been overwhelming. So a lot's going to be happening with this album.
I see. And I heard you were surprised big time at Samini Fest. Your whole family came on the stage that you were not aware.
Yeah, you know, I mean, my two girls, I wasn't aware that they were going to be brought on stage, you know, and they came on stage with a beautiful cake, and it was all amazing for me, because I remember when I first had, you know, Toilet, the first one, and now she's 14 and she's here
all grown.
Yeah, you know, so it was all nice. It was a good feeling to be able to share.
Now, something happened on the lighter side on the stage when they gave you your cake. You said you wouldn't cut it with a knife because you had a picture on it.
Yes. Yeah, you know, so they brought me a cake, and I could see a beautiful cake, nice cake. I could see myself. Okay, and then they brought me the knife. So I'm looking at the knife, looking at myself. I'm not gonna do this. Hold on, let me put the knife away and maybe give myself a massage. So I touched the cake with my hands instead of the knife.
Was it spiritual?
If it was, then maybe he helped me. But maybe I would start myself.
Oh my goodness, when I saw that, I said, oh really? Somebody thought that's smart? Because yeah, you forget.
Any chance to save yourself another day, make one.
Oh my goodness, we have so many things to say, but then we are also going to listen to other 22 songs on the album. That is the Untamed album. So we might cut the chat short, and maybe on another day when we meet again. Empress Anita wants to know something. She has been asking this question from day one when you did the launching, where you said that Loud City Music did most of the production, about 95% of the album. She wants to know, don't we have requisite people here in Ghana who could do that for you?
We do, but it's just a handful. And sometimes there's a long queue with these special producers who are just a handful. So if you want to work fast and you have a reliable source to get your sound right, you just go ahead and do it. Now the world is one global village. I had the right connection with the studio in Seattle, and they happen to be 3 times Grammy nominated reggae producers, and I was working on a reggae album. So it was just perfect to just concentrate and do it with these guys. So I spoke to my Ghanaian producers that I'm going to be taking the files for you guys. So we go to the bigger studio with it. They all agreed. And then I traveled with Brainy to the States with everybody, every Ghanaian producer's files. So Brainy came out there to supervise all of that, made sure everything went nice. And we came back with the masterpiece.
What was that much cost to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it cost some money, but like I keep saying, if you're working on a masterpiece, if you want a timeless project, you don't worry about the initial investments. Make sure you don't cut corners. Make sure you pay the right people, put the right people in the right places, get the thing done right, and it's there for life.
No. Now, before we even start listening to snippets of these songs, where can we buy the album? Where can we get them, especially online?
Okay, for the Android folks, it's on Uptown. Yeah, and then for everybody else, it's on all the platforms, all the digital platforms. We're still working on hard copies. I'm even thinking of releasing a few vinyls for some special people because there are reggae lovers who still like their vinyl sound. So we're working on a lot, but for now it's digital and it's doing quite well. Thanks for the guys out there who are pushing it, and thanks for everybody that's bought it so far. If you've not got yourself a copy, this might be the time you should.
It looks as if anytime Ghana gets that worldwide attention on music, about 80% or 90% it is on reggae. Should we all run to do reggae? Because this morning that Hako was also arguing that we need to say high life is our thing. But then unfortunately for us, when we get
high life is reggae. High life is reggae and reggae is high life. Yeah, I can say that because there's so many classic high life songs which are reggae songs. To somebody that don't speak Tree and don't speak English, if you're listening to that song anywhere else, you're listening to like a Latin reggae song. It's a reggae song. Yeah, but then you go down there and it's reggaeton and it's something else and it's something else. But so then if you're trying to restrict genres just because they have other genres influencing them, then you might end up just wasting your time trying to identify which particular one is what. Because if you go to the Caribbean, you hear soca, it's like Afrobeat. It's hard Afrobeat, you know, but they call it soca, and it is what it is. So what's amazing here is that it's the same people doing the music. There's people from West Africa that are in the Caribbean and the rest of the islands doing music. So when you come to West Africa, we do reggae a bit more and stronger than other parts of Africa. In my opinion, I think it's because the masses out there in the Caribbean came from West Africa.
I see. After listening to the Untamed album, can someone say this is a new Samini?
No, it's just Samini doing Samini music. I just stepped it a notch higher. You know, I just raised the bar when it comes to sound quality. You know, and reggae. So this is Ghana reggae as of 2019, and you know, this is going to be a yardstick. I foresee a lot of reggae albums coming up. But I kind of influence the production by telling them I want it to sound as African as possible. Yeah.
So who started this whole production? Was it started by someone here in Ghana? This particular one?
This was started in Loud City.
Oh, they did everything.
Yeah, they did everything. This was purely produced by Loud City.
Today is Black Rasters Empress's birthday, and I want to dedicate this whole review to her. I know she loves reggae too.
Yes.
Empress, so now we are all not surprised why this song got a nomination in the Reggae Bill album within a month. We are not surprised because this can even compete the Lucky Dube's album and all. Worldwide, let's go to the 8th song. Yeah, this is called Reggae Dada. Don Dada. Okay. Wait. This one is called Raga Dada, not Reggae Dada. So I mean, I feel some punches in this song.
Punches are always necessary.
So it is allowed.
Yes.
So this particular song is sending out a message.
This is Raga Dada.
Raga Dada. Oh, JMJ is in it. Oh, no wonder JMJ is in this one.
JMJ produced Scatterband.
I know. Anytime you are throwing punches, he's the one you use. Alright, so if you don't know, now you know. Or if you know, you know. Okay, it is called the Ragadada. And that was at number 8, yeah? Let's move on to number 9.
That was number 9.
That was number 9, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Let's
This morning, Samini, I've gotten to know something that you don't need herbs to skank. Even if you get good music alone, you can skank to it. And for real, says Sami, I'm really impressed with the level Samini has taken his music. Good sounds, good lyrics, and you could relate to everything in it. Samini, congratulations. Now VGMA album of the year, Bedding Papa. What albums be about one thing? Obia dear quality. Why not be with this? Samini, say to us where we can get the album, and let's wrap up our time.
The album is out on all digital platforms, all the traditional platforms we know already, and then the new ones like Uptown and the rest. And we are still working on a platform called Boomplay. When that's finalized, that will be out as well. But it's out everywhere. And to the bloggers that are putting it out for free, we beg you, maybe guys come down.
You did beg them,
and we don't want to take down.
Chase them all.
We don't want to take down blogs. I've taken down a few blogs.
Oh, okay.
But it's not good to have to get to the level where you take down someone's blog, because that will have to go into make you go and register a whole new domain. Blogger, beg you. I don't want to do that with you. Yeah, some people, we actually emailed them to tell them to take it down, and they sent a sarcastic response saying, "It's in there. If I take them down, my followers go bald."
Take down.
Yeah, so I had to take a next step, report him to the right channels, and his blog was taken down, which is not something I would want to do. Imagine you have all these followers and everything, and you're going to get taken down because you played the wrong content. Let's follow the rules. Let's get the free stuff and play it for free, and get the links and put it there to tell the people, to direct them to go buy the music, so we can have some money and give you some.
Very important.
You know. So yeah, big up all High Grade family across the world. Thanks for the support. You guys brought this album onto the Billboard. Let's maintain it on the chart and make it climb higher. And watch out for the Untamed concert coming before, somewhere in the middle of the year. Watch out.
You giving us another concert before Samini Fest?
Yeah, the album deserves a concert. So what I'm saying is, learn from intro to the 22nd track. We're going to have a concert where we're going to meet and sing all 22 songs. After that, it's our choice to add any other hits that we know already. But we have to meet and sing the entire Untamed. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Samini, and once again, congratulations to the High Grade family and to your management team. I believe they are doing so well.
Yes,
very well. And big ups to Brady Beats, big ups to Elombini and all the rest of the crew here. Of course, with their time now, so agenda for
Yes, I mean, I think Samini is the artist. Like, he's one of the few artists who can hold on to a top spot if you combine the old and the new. Because he goes in very hard with the content, he goes in very hard with production, he's on the stage, he's a beast, and then he articulates himself also very well. So he has everything combined. So he's the artist. Man is a legend.
Good morning to you, Wedge. You also enjoying reggae? Now, gospel artist, you need to operate reggae. Wedge, good morning to you. And Kweku Psycho, he says, Samini coughs and I'm done for.